Well, welcome back to an episode of the Wrestling Around podcast, where we are finally doing the big fat wrestling quiz of the year. My first contestant is the world famous Terry Peters. Terry Peters, how are we doing?
Bonjour, salut. Hello. I'm very
What does
good. How are you?
salut? What does
Hi.
is salut Spanish?
No, salut's French.
What for?
Hi.
Hello, hi. Is that your? Is that
Hello.
you starting this?
And then I'm good. How are you?
I think you're thinking of the Spanish Holiday Resorts, which is also called Salute.
Salute, right? Yeah.
Which I thought was in Portugal for a number of years until it wasn't.
What do you mean until it wasn't? It didn't
Well, I
move.
just thought it wasn't till it went up in a removal ban and moved.
Oh God!
We're off to a solid start in 2023.
Yeah, Terry Peters, I believe you won the quiz last year, and then
Did
it was
I?
taken. It was taken away from you. Yeah, I think I gave you loads of bonus points, and then we took it away from you because you abruptly ended the show.
Oh, yeah, I was screwed. I got screwed. I'm the true reigning big fatty Yokozuna-sized quiz of the year champion.
Right? Are you going to win it this year?
No.
Cool. Fighting talk from Terry Peters. My second contestant is a world-class wrestling journalist in the form of Aaron. Aaron, how are we doing?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. I'm very tired because this quiz is 66 questions and it took me fucking forever.
I forgot to say I'm a little bit upset as well.
Why?
So on twitch.tv/Bell Nation, I lost my playoff finals to get back-to-back promotions to
Sacked in the morning.
Yeah, get rid.
A+ from the board, predicted to get relegated, finished second. Didn't go up with 93 points.
Second.
Not first, though, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're not
First
first, you're
losers.
last. If you're first, you're last.
First loser.
Yeah, first.
So, Aaron, this is your first big fat quiz. How do you think you'll do?
I think I'll beat Terry because Terry doesn't even know the rules.
I don't know what day of the week
I will go through the rules. You are a wrestling journalist.
What are the
this
rules,
is all
brother?
about wrestling, so you should be favourite.
Yeah, but I have not much sleep, so that's my excuse if I don't win.
Excuses are coming out already. And our third contestant is Lou Yaria.
Howdy.
You lost to Terry Peters last year.
I think I won in the end.
No, you didn't.
Well, no, you did. Well, yeah, you did win. You lost
Thank
the
you.
quiz, but you won because Peters left.
Nah, I won.
The real quiz.
I'm the real winner, baby.
How do you think you're going to do this year?
I don't know. I've been sleeping. My New Year's resolution is to sleep.
Right. Has it worked? Do you feel better?
I've got an app process that tells me when to go to sleep.
When to go to
Is it
sleep.
working?
I think so. I've reduced my sleep debt, and I've now got the energy potential today of 70%. At the start of the year, it was 62.
Right.
So
So we've got somebody who's
in the right
70%.
direction.
We've got somebody who's 70% ready.
I think
somebody
I'm
who
on a
hasn't
peak as
slept,
well.
and Terry Peters. We are not doing well, are we?
I woke up in my own dribble last
Of
night, so
course.
there we go. I'm not telling you which end it came out of, but
Oh, you are
Obviously,
gross. You are absolutely gross.
obviously
Right.
it's the mouth.
We've got a lot of questions. We have 66 questions to go through. The format of this quiz is split into months with bonus rounds. There will be 4 questions per month. You all have some sort of writing equipment. I want you to write the answers down, no shouting out, and then we will go through the answers at the end. You can play along at home and let us know
My
at
pen
Press
is
Around
garbage.
how well you've done. Please make sure you have a pen that works.
It does work. It's just rubbish because I broke the casing, so I've literally got the ink cartridge with a pen on it.
When you showed me that earlier, I thought you just held up like a regular barrow. I was like,
No,
why
no.
is he making a big deal out of barrow? But
That's the most Terry Peters thing I've ever seen.
that's why.
That
I only broke
he's
it
so
earlier,
cheap,
though.
he won't even throw that pen away.
I only
Can't you
broke
just
it.
put the lid? Can't you just put the lid on the top?
No, because the top of that snapped
Oh, I know
into
what
the
you mean.
lid.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
one-
been there
That's
and done that.
frustrating. That.
Yeah.
That is frustrating.
So it's full on bust. So if I go to
Yeah, it just pops back up. Yeah, feel your pain.
Well,
Really?
what you need to get yourself, Terry, is
bust.
a Sharpie.
Yeah.
Lou, what are you
Can't make
working
mistakes in a Sharpie. Lou, what do you want to show your pen on?
I've just got a regular Tesco barrow. I got like 10 for like £1.79. So yeah.
17p your pen. Then
What's a clicky top one though? It's good
So
quality.
it wouldn't break like Terry Peters' pen.
No, it's if it breaks, it shoots out, doesn't it, when you got to click it?
Yeah.
It just launches over the classroom. Down a cloud.
Right.
Right.
So, are we all ready? We're going to
Yep.
kick it off. So you know, because I appreciate that it was a long time ago. The start
How do you
of the
spell
year.
January in French?
Janvier.
Hang on. Right. Before you start, Ross. Well, why is Terry Peterson was a French shirt today?
Thierry Peters, isn't it?
Says, yeah.
Bonjour, Peters.
Yeah.
Oh. Right. While Eve for some reason
I've got
finds
it.
that out.
Janvier, got it.
Yeah, I literally just said that.
No, with the correct spelling.
Um,
I'm going to try doing my whole quiz in French.
Janvier.
yeah, February is next. I think.
No, I didn't even do French. I did German. No, that shit.
I did a year in German. I got an F in French, and on my listening exam, it went, "This is the last question." I had 2 questions left.
Christ.
And I
well,
asked
luckily there's no French in this, Peters. So
and I
you
asked
should...
my French teacher if I could take it A level, and her words were "don't."
Okay.
At least she was honest.
Oh yeah,
Someone
I'll only
needs
do it till I do it. She looked like a skeleton.
Right.
But Miss Howley. Not the
Before we
show,
got
she
into
was gross.
French talk,
Rest in
I will
peace, Miss
say,
Howley.
yeah. All right, people, the sounds, please. Right, that's long enough. I've got facts about the month, not wrestling related, because that would be too, and it was hard enough getting questions. So I've got facts about the month to jog your memory of what was happening. So, are we all ready?
Everything was cheap.
So we're going to kick off with January, where Apple became the first company to be worth $3 trillion. Everybody went Wordle crazy.
Ah,
I
well.
remember this.
All right.
That was only last year. Jesus.
And my favourite news of the year, Israeli scientists put fish tanks on wheels and then taught 6 different goldfish to drive them.
Incredible.
I think that's what took me so long, finding these stupid bloody facts. Is that not the best story you've ever heard in your life?
Yeah, because then they've got infinite ocean, aren't they?
Yeah, it's better than what comes in May, isn't it?
I didn't read the full article, so I'm
Or
not sure
February.
if it was 6 goldfish per tank or they had 6 tanks and they were racing them or something. I don't.
Or just 6
imagine a
goldfish.
goldfish stuck in traffic. That'd be like.
Hey, I'm swimming here.
Oh, what a great day. Right, the actual quiz then. So the first question is, so write them down, do not shout out your answers. Who famously opened the Forbidden Door after appearing on WWE TV? So this is all in January. I feel like I have to keep
WE
repeating it.
TV.
Yes. WWE
Oh,
TV. Do we all have an answer?
Yes.
No. Oh.
Oh, I thought this one was relatively easy, so you haven't got this one. Good luck for the rest. Okay. Adam Scher or Braun Strowman and Eric Redbeard or Eric Rowan reunited to take on which wrestling radio host and which all-round annoying wrestling personality? It was a reuniting of the Wyatt family. So that was a wrestling radio host and all-round annoying wrestling personality.
Nailed it.
Peters is confident.
I had no idea that Cedric could wrestle.
Terry Peters was not involved in that match. Okay. Which WWE superstar requested his release via a video on social media? We all remember this. If you'd have been here, we probably covered a lot of these in the news. So
Sorry, say that
your
one again.
homework should. Which WWE superstar requested his release via a video on social media? So if you went back and listened to all our news episodes, this quiz should be easy. And the last question is, WWE kicked off the year with the Day 1 pay-per-view, but what was the main event? Can we remember the? I don't think I've actually watched it.
I'm
was
watching it.
What was the main event? It was on New Year's Day, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's
Day
Day
one.
one.
They're the 4 questions for January. Do we all have an answer?
Yes.
Have we answered all 4?
Yes.
No.
I've
Luke, you
nailed
still
all.
writing? Are you finished?
I'm
I
trying to
admit-
remember the participants at the main event. I remember the general theme.
I
Well, I'm off to- I'm off to a good-
I would like the participants, please.
I'm off to a good start because I've wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got to answer 4 questions and put 1 next to Janvier. So
That's sick. Okay, then. So the first question: who famously opened the Forbidden Door after appearing on WWE TV? Do we have an answer?
Hardcore country, Mickey James.
Yes, Mickey
No,
James.
isn't it?
James had the Impact title at the Royal Rumble.
Fucking hell, I had Chris Jericho.
I thought you said AEW, so I put that Japanese bald guy.
Yeah, I thought you meant AEW at first, so I was going to put Suzuki, and then you said WWE.
Unbelievably, Terry Peters is winning.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was easy. Did you come out with the Impact Knockouts belt?
And the song.
Yeah. Okay. Braun Strowman and Eric Rowan reunited to take on which radio host and annoying wrestling personality?
I've gone Jim Cornette and Conrad.
I've gone Russ Malcolm and David Burns.
David Burns. Wrestling radio host.
I don't think it happened because I feel like I'd have heard about it. But he's the only wrestling radio host I can think of wrestles. So I put Brian Alvarez and Tom Lawler.
It was Bully Ray and Enzo, formerly known as Enzo Amore. Bully Ray is obviously on Busted Open Radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Enzo Amore, I think we can all agree, is one of the most annoying people in the world.
Yeah. I thought you'd been harsh on Tom Lawler. I can't actually remember who it was.
I reckon David
Is it
Burns.
Philip Tom Lawler?
Yeah, you always talk to Brian Alvarez, don't you?
I reckon Burns should start his own wrestling show.
Okay, third question. Which WWE superstar requested his release via a video on social media?
No
Mustafa
idea.
Ali.
Mustafa Ali, yes.
Ah.
A point to Lou and a point
Yes.
to Aaron, leveling up the scores.
So he did.
And it didn't work, did it? He's still there now, a year later.
Yeah, doing nothing as he was before. So
So well done. Well, they haven't got talking smack anymore, have they? So they have to do something. They can't do that promo where it should have been me. I can't believe people said Peyton Royce should have been women's champion after one promo on talking smack. Ridiculous.
Gonna get over it.
I don't think I can. Day one, main event. What have we got?
Brock v Reigns, because that happened about 25 million times.
That is not correct.
Right. It was a fatal 5-way.
Yeah,
It was a fatal 5-way, but to get the point, you need all of the participants.
Right. So I've got Brock Lesnar,
Yeah.
Big E,
Yes.
Kevin Owens,
Yes.
Seth Rollins,
Yes.
and I can't remember the fifth one. So I'm going to go with Dolph Ziggler.
No, it was Mr. Bobby Lashley.
Yes, it was Bobby Lashley.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
Peters, did you get all 5?
Oh yes.
Peters. So after the first
At
round,
first, I
Peters
thought it
on
was
2
Roman
points.
Kevin Owens, but I realised that's the Royal Rumble, isn't it?
Peters on 2 points. Lou and Aaron on 1 point.
Oh,
God.
yeah.
He's lost his
It
mustache.
was meant to be Lesnar and Reigns, wasn't it, in that main event? And then Reigns got COVID, didn't he?
Yes, Reigns had COVID.
Yeah.
So it was.
So they did it 24.999 million more times.
Yeah, after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Brock Lesnar was a cowboy, so it was different.
And one had a digger, so it was class.
So February, we've got a weird little
An accent.
accent above the male or female in it.
I thought you had a big
Yeah.
Bob. I thought you had a big
Which
Bob.
one is it? Is it male or
No.
female?
Forward, the one that goes forward. So I've no idea.
I've been. I did make myself the other day a raspberry mojito and then a raspberry margarita.
Ooh, margarita. Do you
So-
salt the glass?
No, I couldn't be asked.
Yeah. Did do it properly.
But I
That's
had tequila. But I've got one of them tequilas, Sierra tequila. But I can't. I can't find the hat. Comes as a sombrero on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
In that for salt. The
I
hat.
don't know.
I thought it was just for banter.
I
I've
thought it was to do
also
with salt.
been drinking
I like how this is in your
this
office.
white rum.
I like how this is just all in your office.
Yeah.
White rum.
Yeah, why do you keep your drinks in your office, Ross?
Yeah, because there's no room in my kitchen.
Open that
So-
wall for a second behind you. Go on.
Yeah.
Get leathered.
It's about grenadine. This was about £4.50, and I've only used like that much.
Just put it in with
Game
make
changer.
a pink Pugsley.
I make them all the time.
Incredible scenes.
I've also got some triple sec.
Oh, yeah.
Vanilla.
You are?
Is that vanilla?
No, it's like orangey.
Orange
no.
Contra, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Curacao
saying.
triple sec.
Skill
Curacao.
bombs all around.
Yeah.
Curacao.
So I've been making delicious mojitos. I made a kamikaze, a passion fruit kamikaze. I made some daiquiris. Good stuff.
Yeah.
It's quite good when your brother-in-law is an expert in cocktail making. Sent me quite a lot of recipes.
Do you know what I'm
right.
sick of, actually? Not dry January. I'm doing damp January. You're just having drinks. Don't say, I'm doing damp January. It's not a thing.
What's damp January?
I'm having less drinks than normal. That's not a thing.
That's just boring.
That's just because there's less opportunity in January compared to December.
Bollocks. If you do damp January, fuck off.
I'm definitely not doing damp January. Then if it's been super wet January, I've had more because we got a cocktail kit, like make a kit for Christmas, so we've had more. Right then, February. To jog your memories, then. Peel Island off the northwest coast of England announced they would be taking applicants for a new monarch, essentially a new pub landlord.
Oh, I wish I'd have known that.
A fossil of a pterosaurs was found on a Scottish island, and pterosaurs are thought to have a 40-foot wingspan. They think it was washed up there. They don't think there was 40-foot dinosaurs in Scotland. It got washed up there by somewhere else. And Storm Eunice absolutely had the UK all over. Battered everybody. Absolutely destroyed everything.
Well, he's crashed again. He's gone.
In better news, Cowden Beath, Ross McCormack's just scored for me.
Did a lot of people of which wrestling Tyson trod.
He's back.
I'm back. My internet connection is unstable.
We had Eunice.
Okay, so the Winter Olympics set in Beijing reminded a lot of people of which wrestling Tyson trod. Did you watch the Winter Olympics?
Does anybody watch the Winter Olympics?
I don't watch any Olympics.
I like the tea tray one and the curling. Curling is such a good sport.
Curling's good. Brush the floor.
Well, we're doing all right. It's good. Yeah.
I genuinely stayed up till 4 a.m. to watch the women's curling final. Eve Muirhead.
Madness.
Watching that BBC iPlayer on my phone in bed.
I like tobogganing as well.
Good stuff. Okay, have we all got an answer for the first one? Second question. At Impact's No Surrender pay-per-view, which Bullet Club original was removed from the group? Who was kicked out from the Bullet Club? This is in February, remember?
I think there's about 400 people in it at this point.
Well, Bullet Club original. Told you it was hard. No, I do not do easy quizzes. Okay. Number 3. What was Tony Khan's huge announcement? This one actually was a huge announcement. It wasn't like Christian or something.
It doesn't. He has a huge announcement every week. That's a really unfair question. Got to remember the one that was in February.
This was genuinely a huge announcement. And the final one, during an interview, Booker T revealed he told which 3 wrestlers to get the hell out of TNA in 2007 shortly after he joined.
How many?
3 wrestlers. He joined TNA, looked 3 wrestlers in the eye and said, get the hell out of this.
Who said that?
Booker T.
Oh.
So there are our 4 questions. I can see the cogs turning. Is anybody confident? Clean sweep?
No.
I've definitely got number 3. That's all I'm saying.
I think I've got number 2.
Okay, number 1 then. Winter Olympics set. What did it look like?
I put a good one.
Original SmackDown.
It was. It was the original SmackDown.
The Ovaltron.
I put SmackDown Fist in action.
If you just put SmackDown, I'll give you a point, but you put Fist, so I can't give you one.
I put a good one.
A good one. He's not having that biggest.
That's too, come on. That's cheating.
Absolutely.
That is flat out deceit and bamboozling. What's going on there?
Okay. Who was removed from the Bullet Club at No Surrender?
Is it Mr. Tamatonga?
It was indeed.
I thought he's too famous to be removed in Impact, so I put Tangaloa. I was being too hipster.
There he was, Tamatonga. Okay, what was Tony Khan's huge announcement?
100% going to be right on this. He got laid for the first time. Then I put in brackets Forbidden Door pay-per-view? Question mark.
I put Forbidden Door.
I thought, is it when he bought Ring of Honor?
It is. It's when he bought Ring of Honor.
Do I get a point for getting laid for the first time?
I'm going to give you half a point because it's hilarious. And which 3 wrestlers did Booker T tell to get the hell out of TNA?
Jeff Jarrett, Curry Man, and Jeff Hardy.
Curry Man?
Yeah, it was Christopher Daniels.
No,
Have you not seen
no.
Curry Man? He used to go around like that.
they're all incorrect. But
Yeah.
I've gone AJ Styles.
Yep.
Samoa Joe.
Yes.
Bob Roode.
Yes, they are the 3.
I put Hogan, Bischoff, and Terry Peters.
So Lou has soared into the lead with 4 points. He got 3 out of 4 then, Lou. Well done.
Yeah.
And if you followed your instinct, you'd have got 4.
And I'm assuming on that last one he was saying it because they were good, and he was like, "You don't want to be here." Was that the idea behind it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You're too good to be in TNA, basically. Terry Peters is on 3. Aaron is on 1.5. Right then, March. What happened in March?
Mars in French.
Is what?
Mars.
Okay. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. That was March.
And it's genuinely almost as many Prince Harry memes as that.
Yeah.
Genuinely,
I think I've seen more Prince Harry ones.
I really enjoyed it being called Fanta Pubes this week.
That's racist. You can't say that.
It's such a characteristic that'd be. It's a hate crime.
What, mate?
Hung himself because of that.
Oh, Christ.
Have you got your time stamp, Lou?
Nah. Right, I don't have time to edit.
Oh.
You get cancelled. It's on your own watch this week. Right? Busy week.
Well, he's not gonna listen because he's sold everything that he can listen on.
Right, go on.
Can't. It's dead.
Tom Brady's retirement only lasted 40 days and he rejoined Tampa Bay.
What a dick.
And this is the most disappointing news of 2022. Maury ended after 31 years. He said no more.
Who did?
Hey.
Maury
Povich.
It's like Trish but in America.
No idea.
Maury! Come on. He used to be on before the Jerry Springer show.
These guys clearly didn't watch FTN or else.
I didn't.
That's outrageous. Yeah. Okay, right then. First question. What was Seth Rollins talking about when he said it looks and reeks of desperation? This is a tough round. Okay, second question. Who did Hulk Hogan say could be the new generation Hulk Hogan?
Oh, Christ.
The answer is surprising.
That means... Right, okay, I'm going to go down the... Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so AEW had their 2022 awards on YouTube in bloody March. But which of these categories is fake? There's going to be 4 answers.
Sorry, repeat the question.
So AEW had their 2022 awards on YouTube, but which of these categories is fake? So the categories are Best Mic Duel, Biggest Return, Biggest Beatdown, and Best Twitter Follow. So which one of them's fake? 3 are correct, 1 is fake. Best Mic Duel, Biggest Return, Biggest Beatdown, Best... Oh, I've missed one out. Best Twitter Follow or Best Fashion Moment. So there's 5.
Oh, throw me off now.
So 1 is fake, 4 are correct. Best Mic Duel, Biggest Return, Biggest Beatdown, Best Twitter Follow, or Best Fashion Moment.
I have a feeling I've gone with 1, but I don't feel as though it is that.
And the last question. Where did The Undertaker reveal he would nap backstage?
Away from cucumbers.
That is, so where did The Undertaker like to take his naps? Have we all got an answer?
Yes.
Have we got 4? Is anybody confident on 4?
No.
Confident on 2.
Yes, I
No.
think.
Okay, so the first one then. What did Seth Rollins say looked and reeked of desperation?
Will
I put Bell Nation / Will Ospreay.
I put Will Ospreay's bank account comments.
No.
AEW mentioned in WWE.
Yes, AEW talent mentioned in
Oh.
WWE. Bell Nation. You're losing, so you're getting half a point for that.
Publicity for me.
Twitch.tv/Bell Nation. See what it looks like. Who did Hulk Hogan say could be the new generation Hulk Hogan?
Jinder Mahal.
It is Jinder Mahal.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yes.
I had Bobby Lashley.
Do you know why I remember that?
I
It's
put
because,
Xavier Woods.
Because on Wrestled Out, we had Jinder Mahal turn up as Hulk Hogan.
Jinder Mahal, yeah. I did wonder if that had anything to do with it.
I never got that connection.
I put Xavier Woods.
Okay, so AW's award show, which one was not real?
Best mic duel.
I put Mike Joe.
Biggest return. I put.
The answer is biggest return. That's the one I've made up. So
The old debut, don't they?
So best Mike duel was MJF and CM Punk on Thanksgiving Eve. Biggest beatdown was Hangman Page going 60 minutes with Bryan Danielson.
Is that a beatdown?
Best Twitter follow was Nyla Rose. I thought that. And the best fashion moment was Britt Baker's Britsburg jacket. So a point for Lou. Terry Peter's got no points in this round so far. And the last one, where did The Undertaker reveal he would nap backstage?
Away from games consoles.
No.
I put Vince's office because he liked to the boss.
I feel like is it in his coffin?
It's in his caskets, yes.
Yeah.
He would take a nap in his caskets. But I imagine they're quite comfy if you can get over the death. Do you know what I mean? The fact that you're in the coffin and that's what they're for. I imagine they're quite comfortable. So Lou has 7 points, Terry Peters has 3 points, and Aaron has, thanks to his half bonus points, also has 3.
Worth it.
Right then, we are on to our first bonus round. So this is
bonus round. You messed up, man.
I did tell you there'd be bonus rounds, Peters. We did this last year. Every 3 rounds was a bonus round.
Oh, I'm gonna have to cut out Avril.
You're gonna have to get on your Google Translate now. What's
bonus rounds in French? Well, this round is wrestling anagrams, Peter. So what's wrestling anagrams in French?
Well, bonus is apparently prime. Wrestling anagrams. Anagrams.
It was sponsored by Duolingo, this, isn't it? It's good. We should have done a paid sponsorship.
Anagram de lutte is what she's just said to me, Mrs. Google Translate.
Right, there we go. So I'm going to give you 3. There's only 3 of these.
Let me write anagrams de let down. It's a big long word.
You don't know what an anagram is. These are 3 wrestling personalities. And I need you to tell me who they are. So the first one is Filmy Kirk.
How are you spelling Kirk?
Yeah, how are you spelling Phil?
Filmycoke.
Hang on, what?
Filmy.
F what?
Film.
A film.
Film Y.
I thought it was like Filmy Coke, as in like I'll have another one.
No, filmy is in so much film. And Coke is in Coca-Cola, that kind of Coke.
Yeah. I thought you said fill me Coke.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
No, film Coke. Filmy.
I think you should speak clearer.
Okay, second one is Agent Lurk. AGENT LURK.
Are we meant to make a wrestler's name out of this?
Yes, it's an anagram.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was like I don't know. Like...
Is a wrestler or a wrestling personality?
Right. Okay. Sorry. I didn't know if it was maybe like an accessory.
What?
Like rope or turnbuckle or hammer. Spanish announce table.
No, it should have been. And the last one is Chief of Cribs. So like Cribs, like the MTV series.
Sorry, say that last one again.
Chief of Cribs. Do we all have answers for all 3?
No, not even one.
Yes.
Terry Peters, are you ready?
I've only got one. Agent work.
Right, you've got 10 seconds, Peters.
Oh,
Taking the piss here.
I reckon you.
I can see him typing something, and you better not be Googling. Terry the Cheat Peters.
I'm trying to work out if I spelt it right.
Terry Cheaters. Right, okay, right, that's enough time. Phil McCocklen, who do we think that is?
It's Mick Foley.
It is Mick Foley.
Mm-hmm.
Point to Lou, point to Terry. Agent Lake.
Kurt Angle.
It is Kurt Angle. Aaron, did you get that?
Yeah.
Terry Peters, did you get that one?
Did a bollocks.
And Chief of Cribs.
I initially thought you were taking a piss, so I thought it was Chris Benoit, but it's Eric Bischoff.
It is Eric Bischoff.
Yeah.
I assume you two didn't get any of them.
No,
Lou was smashing that. He got all of them right. No, there was loads of it, Chris Benoit, but I decided against it.
Good choice. Yeah, once again, I mentioned him. That's like 2 weeks in a row now, isn't it? It's all cancelled.
Right then, Peters, for your sake, we're going back to April now. Is that Avril? Is that Avril?
Yeah. Alec is in Avril Lavigne.
In French? Okay, so just to jog your memory.
Skater boy.
In April, scientists discovered that mushrooms talk to each other and can have a vocabulary of up to 50 words.
But they've been eating some.
Use electric signals or something to let them know when something else is going on. Because some of them close up and stuff, don't they, when there's predators near.
There you go.
According to research, vanilla was revealed as the world's favourite smell.
Good smell, good flavour as well.
I got petrol. Good choice.
And,
Petrol's good, yeah.
Petrol's good.
And Elon Musk announced he wanted to buy Twitter.
Oh, well,
He made an
that's
offer straight away. So that was April. First question is, who won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal? Come on, Marie. You're supposed to be a wrestling podcast. Why didn't you know that one?
Because no one watches that match at WrestleMania.
I think it was on SmackDown this year.
It's on SmackDown, isn't it? Yeah, it's not even on WrestleMania. Ah.
Okay, the second question. Undertaker finally revealed why he has a phobia of cucumbers. What was the reason? We all know he's scared of cucumbers, but why? Okay, number 3. What conspiracy theory was Tony Khan widely criticised for, including Booker T saying he has lost his mind? And number 4. Who did Vince McMahon think was already in the Hall of Fame prior to them being inducted this year?
What's that sort of last one, sorry?
So who did Vince McMahon think was already in the WWE Hall of Fame prior to them being inducted this year? So which of the inductees this year did Vince already think was in?
I'm just trying to do
Way to keep your finger on the pulse, Vince. Okay, do we all have answers?
Yeah.
So, who won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal?
I put Austin Theory, but it's probably wrong.
Was it Madcap Moss?
It was Madcap Moss.
Oh, yeah, it was, wasn't it?
I think Jay Uso won it the year before.
And then he got injured.
Yeah.
Madcap Moss. Why is Undertaker scared of cucumbers?
Don't make friends with salad.
No.
Because they look like green dicks, I put.
No.
I've put Paul Bearer, because Paul Bearer didn't he used to hide it in really stupid places.
Yeah, but he was already scared of pickles at that point. So he basically ate a whole vat, like I think a whole jar of pickled cucumbers when he was 8 and threw up everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's why he's scared of him and cats.
Yeah.
Okay, what conspiracy theory was Tony Khan criticised for?
Definitely got this right. I've definitely got this right.
There we go.
Claims he slept with 1 million women.
I thinks he has a girlfriend.
Who do you have the answer?
Was it the Annie AW bots
Yes.
Yeah.
Saying there was an army of anti-AEW Twitter bots.
Forgot about that.
Like, if this was actually a big fat quiz of the year, Lou Yard, Dairo O'Brien.
Right,
And then
okay.
these two are like Richard Ayoade and Jonathan
No
Ross.
fielding. No fielding.
Yeah,
He
no
was,
fielding. Yeah, no fielding. There we go.
Right.
And who did Vince already think was in the Hall of Fame?
Vader.
Vader.
No, Rob Van Dam.
Ah,
Someone said, "Why don't we put Rob Van Dam in?" Vince went, "Oh my god, pal! Thought he was already in."
I didn't realize he wasn't.
Yeah,
I thought he'd been a shoe in for Philly. Who'd he gone into then?
Rob Van Dam already in. Okay then. Lou's absolutely hammering this. There's no point doing the scores. Lou has more in one round than most of you.
Would we like to know what the French for May is?
Maybe right, it.
Peu.
What is it?
P-E-U-T.
Well, there we go. Okay, so what happened in?
It sounds like poo.
Right, nice one. Christ. Okay, what happened in May? So the London Underground got bigger with the opening of the Elizabeth line. Neil Parrish was caught watching porn in the House of Commons twice and claimed he was trying to look at tractors.
There's nothing wrong with tractor porn.
Accidentally slipped on it.
Ironically, it's still more useful watching porn than most Tory MPs.
Well, yeah. And Max Fosh, internet prankster, confused holidaymakers when he put up a welcome to Luton sign at Gatwick. Apparently, people freaked out on the plane. Thought it was at the wrong airport. I've seen it. It's massive. He just put on like a field, welcome to Luton. Welcome to Luton.
Brilliant.
It's a good prank like that.
Okay, so the first question. Ric Flair announced his retirement match, but which former Money in the Bank winner also announced theirs? If you can think of Money in the Bank winners, you might be able to get this. Okay, number 2. Who won the men's Owen Hart Cup in AEW? Number 3. Why was Tony Khan forced to defend AEW's Double or Nothing? And number 4. Who won the women's Owen Hart Cup? Have we all got answers?
It was a very AEW heavy round, though.
Yeah, it was. Not a lot happened in bloody May.
I've nailed this.
Okay, so who also announced their retirement match?
Sandow?
Damien Sandow?
Yes, Damien Sandow.
Yeah.
He announced he was having a match with Trevor Murdoch.
Okay.
In
I put that
NWA.
That was the first person I could think of. So,
Aaron, what did you put?
I've definitely nailed the next.
Nothing.
Who won the men's Owen Hart Cup?
A man who works for AEW.
Not having that.
It's Adam Cole.
Yes.
Dax Howard.
He thinks he won it.
Yeah.
I think he should have. Okay, why was Tony Khan forced to defend AEW's Double or Nothing?
Exploding Deathmatch?
No,
Because it was stupidly long.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It's because it was 4.5 hour main card.
When was the Exploding Deathmatch? Was that year before?
That was like in the pandemic era, that, yeah.
Was it?
Mm.
It was the first thing that came to my head that was pretty ridiculous. And like, oh my God, pal, it's amazing. What are you on about? Funk my dad.
And who won? Who won the women's Owen Hart Cup?
A woman who works for AEW / Britt Baker.
Britt Baker. Have you put / Britt Baker? Because I don't believe
there's some shenanigans going on Terry Sheet.
Yeah, he has. He's actually put
Britt
Baker.
A woman whom works for AEW /
This is why I get you to write it down. There's lots of cheats.
You can tell I didn't cheat with the first one. No slash. A man whom works for AEW.
Unbelievably, that was the highest scoring round. So maybe you all know AEW better than you think.
Right.
Okay, June.
Hang on.
Jeune.
Why did you just Google French
calendar.
French mums? You can just go back to it. Instead of typing it in every time.
Didn't think of that, did I? Juan.
Okay, so I think it was in India, a wild elephant trampled a woman to death, and then days later attacked the corpse at a funeral. Same elephant. Which is pretty. I know.
Elephants never forget.
That's true, yeah.
It's like the Mars advert. Oh, it's not the Mars. It's the Rollo advert, isn't it, from years ago?
Oh, yeah.
Was it Stompy from Simpsons?
No, it escaped Sanctuary. She was 70 years old, stamped on her, and then attacked the corpse.
Wow.
Christ.
Did the woman deserve it? Probably.
Well, we don't know.
Did you smell of elephant food?
What do elephants eat?
Leaves and that, though.
All women.
Yeah, 70-year-old woman. A Google employee claimed that AI had gained sentience, which Google denied, but you would, wouldn't you? You've lost control of your AI.
Yeah, what?
Sentience.
In English, please?
Mind of its own.
Became sentient.
That's what that means. I've never heard the word sentient.
In French, please.
How do I spell it?
We're not doing that. And UK inflation reached a 40-year high, thanks to the bloody government.
So sentient
Bloody
is sentient is sensible in French.
Yeah, there we go.
So sensible.
Okay, first question. Which former member of the Social Outcasts re-signed with WWE as a producer? Who came back as a producer and was in the Social Outcasts? There's only 4 of them, what they say.
Forgot about that.
You got 25% chance of getting this right. I think so. Okay. Number 2. On the debut of his new podcast, what bump did Mick Foley say he had planned if he ever had a second Hell in a Cell match with The Undertaker? Foley's pod. Free advertising for Mick Foley. He won't do the same sort of stuff because he's a scumbag. So what big bump would he plan if he ever got the green light? I think he was going to do it when he came back with the Dean Ambrose era, I think. What was his plan? He's going to do another one. Okay, number 3. Which footballer said he was open to becoming a pro wrestler when he retires?
As in American football or English or association football?
English footballer. Soccer. I think he nearly had tryouts with AEW. There was talks. And what did Baron Corbin reveal was a major consequence of him throwing Rey Mysterio off the roof in the 2020 Money in the Bank? By the way, what a great Money in the Bank that was.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
I thought it was class. People heard that. I thought
I loved it.
It has to go down as one of the best. But I was going to say pandemic shows.
Yeah.
Ask a Dancing in the Lift is great.
Okay, then. So we all got answers.
I'm confident with number 1.
So who came back as which former of the Social Outcast came back as producer?
Curtis Axel.
It is indeed Curtis Axel. Okay. What bump did Mick Foley have planned?
One that will hurt because he's a mad bastard.
Yeah, but I can't give you that.
I've got nothing for this. I can't think what else he could do. He's done it. He's done it all.
Aaron, do you have an answer?
Hell in the Cell to collapse on him.
No, so he was going to be on the back of Undertaker. And Undertaker was going to jump through the cell, and they was both going to go through the ring.
Oh,
Yeah.
He did a very similar one with Vader on the ramp, and they both went through the ramp, I think. They did one with Big Show on the WrestleManias. But I think they went into the ring or something like that, or went through the chairs or something. But yeah, he was going to have Mr. Socko in him, and he's going to get on his back and he's going to jump through the ring. Because apparently it's safe. It's a safe bump as long as there's no... if you keep contact between your chest and their back. So if there's no separation, it's safe, apparently. You don't feel the weight. Yeah. It's the weight of each chair. If he got it wrong, it's either crushed every bone in his body. So,
wow.
Maybe we saved Mick Foley for himself.
Yeah.
Which footballer is open to becoming a pro wrestler?
Right, I've definitely got this, right? Firstly, yeah, you've worded your question wrong because it's what retired footballer made a wrestling appearance, and the answer is David Seaman.
No, that wasn't.
I put Dean Windass.
No,
Was it Akinfenwa?
it was Akinfenwa. Aaron, I'm going to give you half a point.
I wasn't wrong, was I?
Yeah, that's around. It probably would have been around June. They've seen his appearance.
No, Akinfenwa. He had talks with AW. That was later on in the year, though.
I enjoyed that man asking if he was shafting Laura Woods, and he went, "No, not before your mum."
He's a big beast, isn't he?
Classic Laura Woods comeback.
What did Baron Corbin reveal was a consequence of him throwing Rey Mysterio off?
I've definitely got this one as well. Frustration that he is shit. / the worst wrestler in WWE. # not wrong.
I wrote simply banter.
No, Lou, do you know the answer?
People phone, please.
Yes. So if I don't know, I think there's only one, but if Fan called the police to say Rey Mysterio had been thrown off a roof, and WWE had to release a statement saying he was thrown onto a secondary roof that was only 6 foot below.
Yeah.
No one cared about Alistair Black, though. He got thrown off as well.
Yeah. That's why he left.
Right then, Peters, this is another bonus round.
Hang on, let me get my bonus round thing up. Is it an anagram thing again?
No, it is alternative factions. It's a synonym round. So I'm going to read out a name. You have to tell me what faction it is.
How do I spell synonym?
SYNONYM.
Synonyms in French pronunciation.
So synonym is like 2 words mean the same thing.
Google Translate doesn't even have it.
Yes, yeah, it's on a roll.
Google Translate.
Have you seen that? There's like a meme in there saying, I've just made some synonym rolls, and someone's put, just like grammar, like grammar used to make instead of grammar.
How are you spelling synonym? SYN?
NYM, Mike at the end.
It's great radio, this. Top podcast content.
Oh, it's just the same. Synonym.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it's basically, well, that's what synonym is. So the first one is, these are all factions. Okay?
Yeah.
So, Penitentiary of Ruination. Penitentiary of Ruination.
What's the synonym?
So it's like the same. It's like 2 words that mean the same thing. So it's like alternative words.
I have definitely fucked that up, but okay.
So it would be a bit like trying to think of one that's not giving it away. Like happy, it would joyful.
Would be sad. Oh, right.
That's an antonym you're thinking of.
Penitentiary of what?
Ruination.
Ruination?
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
Is that Alt Bell Nation's like evil twin?
Yeah, it's just coming after you. Okay, the second one is prerogative to redact. Getting the glowy review of the UK's education system here with Terry Peters. Some of the faces is bullet.
That being the C in English is going to be good.
The prerogative to redact. And the last one is the Bureau of Gloom. I feel like Lou's quite confident with these.
I'm not confident with the last one.
The first one, I just had no idea.
I'm confident with none.
What's the last one again? Could you repeat the last one?
Bureau of Gloom. So bureau is in like FBI. That's bureau, isn't it?
But it could mean the word that I put.
Okay, so the first one, Penitentiary of Ruination.
Well, I didn't understand the question started, so I put Nation of Domination, which is definitely wrong.
It's not that.
I put Legion of Doom.
I put Legion of Doom.
Oh, you are very, very close. It is the Dungeon of Doom.
Oh, of course, yeah.
The penitentiary is a dungeon, it's jail, isn't it?
Yeah. Can't even forget about one of the greatest factions of all time.
I thought you'd have got that with all the WCW faction.
In fact, I've nailed this.
I was just trying to think like jail, like prison. I nearly went like the Usos, but it makes sense. Like Uso penitentiary and that one.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Prerogative to redact.
I've
Right to
nailed this
censor.
one.
Right to censor.
Yes, right to
Um,
censor.
I do not understand these words.
You can tell Aaron's got an English degree, can't you?
Yeah, you know what
Yeah.
prerogative means, surely.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And Bureau of Gloom.
Desk of Darkness.
The what of?
Desk of Darkness.
Ministry
Close.
of Darkness.
Ministry of Doom and Ministry of Ministry of Darkness. Sorry,
Ministry
yeah.
of Darkness. It
Ministry
is
of
the
Darkness,
Ministry of Darkness.
Desk of Darkness. Though.
Peter threw me off. I had it written down, and I'm still thinking what Peter's
You'll
going
get
to say.
half a point for the word of darkness.
You put the first one on the desk.
That's I get half because I've got 2 out of 3 right.
Right, well,
Really,
I'm just writing down a new idea for the Wrestling Around faction.
Really, I should have
Which
2/3.
one?
The Desk of Darkness on Wrestling Around.
Really, I should have a 2/3 of a point.
I mean, off was a given because it was already there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I should have a third of a point for darkness.
You can't be taking.
You don't do it all. Right then, back to July.
Hang on.
Which I think is that July with an I?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I can do it.
Julie.
Juliet.
Oh, Juliet.
Juliet.
Okay, then. So what happened in July? The Lionesses brought football home by winning the 2022 Euros, the Chloe Kelly's winner against Germany. Prince of Pegging started trending, and Prince William was never Prince William was never looked at the same again.
Conspiracy theory. That was Harry pre-book.
And the UK melted as temperatures hit 40 degrees. Terry Peters had his t-shirt on his head.
I'll tell you what. Didn't realize how hot it was when I was working in the kitchen because my kitchen's real cool. Stepped outside, almost died. I was like, why? What's going on about? It's not that hot. Stepped like, oh, it's bloody hot.
I can imagine that. You just melted in the sun.
It's a pool of Terry Peters.
Okay. First question. WES, or Wrestling Entertainment Series, had big ambitions for a UK show, but booked Nottingham's 10,000-seat Motorpoint Arena. But according to reports, how many tickets were actually sold?
Do we get like
ballpark?
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'll see how close you are. So it was cancelled. It was cancelled. This was like the report came out like a couple of days before it was cancelled.
Yeah, it was bad, wasn't it? I remember us thinking it was pretty funny at the time.
Okay. Which former WWE employee replaced Nadeem Zahawi as the education secretary in the Tory cabinet?
Repeat that again.
Which former WWE employee replaced Nadeem Zahawi as the education secretary? I think she's only there for like a month and then she resigned.
Less than that one. It's like a week on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3. SmackDown on July 22nd was the first show of the Triple H era, but what was the first match? What was the first match of the Triple H era?
That's hard. That's...
It's an hard quiz. I don't do easy quizzes. And the last one. WWE moved into a new sport by investing into which sports league that can also count one of its investors as the NBA's Kevin Durant? So WWE invested into a different type of sports league. What sport was it? Right, that's July. You're all still thinking about Prince William getting pegged, aren't you?
I'm thinking about that Ryanair advert.
Terry Peters Googled it.
What's that?
Prince William getting pegged.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, do we all have answers?
Yes.
Right then, how many tickets had WES sold?
I wrote 348-ish.
348-ish.
Yeah. That's very specific for an ish. I'd have gone 200.
I put 300 and in brackets 324.
So I'm going to give the point to Peters because he's very, very close. 350. Okay, who replaced Nadeem Zahawi as the Education Secretary?
So I went down the education route here, and went Matt Striker.
I've nailed this. Another cunt.
I'm not having that. Too generic.
Yeah.
Another useless cunt.
Lou, do you actually know?
I don't. Maybe is it Michelle Donlan?
Michelle Donnellan.
Yeah.
She was International Marketing Communications Manager for WWE. When she became Tory MP and she was elected, she was still working for WWE.
She's a
Until
culture
she left.
secretary now.
That's not like Tory MP to have a second job that they do.
I think she has left WWE now, but yeah. Okay, what was the first match of the Triple H era?
Raquel Gonzalez versus Carmella.
No.
I went Dakota Kai versus Bianca Belair.
No.
I put Gunther versus Ricochet.
No, it was Ludwig
No, 'cause-
Kaiser beat Shinsuke Nakamura.
Just on the Dakota Kai thing, that will have been before she came back, where it's
Yeah.
her SmackDown show.
Yeah.
They came back at SummerSlam, didn't they?
Whether it was already booked on that, I don't know, but Ludwig Kaiser is officially the first because it's the first Triple H show.
Who's
And
Ludwig Kaiser versus who? Sorry.
he beat Shinsuke Nakamura.
Ah.
And which other sport did WWE invest in?
Minor League Baseball.
No.
Boxing.
No.
Is it paddle?
It's they invested in the Premier Lacrosse League, which has 8 teams and they travel around the US. So it's one of them other things that probably have like a World Series and it's only Americans in it.
Does anyone even watch lacrosse though?
I don't think people imagine that he's like top lacrosse player. Yeah, nice one.
Is that the one where you got like the little net on the stick?
Yeah, it's like flying hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
what,
I bet it's absolutely solid to play. But
it's what Oz plays in American Pie.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. And Stifler.
Yes.
Okay then, August.
Oot.
Cheers, Peters.
U with a little roof on the top. T.
Okay, so polar bears were discovered to have taken over abandoned buildings on the Russian island of Kolyuchin. Google this. It's literally polar bears living in houses.
Do
They're
like
broken.
a polar bear.
They're absolute bastards, aren't the polar bears?
Not as good as a red fox, though. Not red fox, red panda.
Red pandas are the best.
Red
So in
pandas are
what
great.
contest? Because if one of them's hiding in a white area and picking a polar bear all day.
I just think red pandas are great. And foxes. My 2 favourite animals.
I like red pandas and also raccoons. Freaking
Yeah,
love
raccoons.
Yeah, raccoons
Someone
are
I
pretty
used
good.
someone I used to
Got
work with
hands.
had someone I used to work with had pet raccoons and turned the garage into a raccoon sanctuary. And she used to feed them custard creams. One escaped
I
bear
wanna do
down the
that.
road, and she had a white dressing gown on. And apparently, made all the white dressing gown real muddy at like 1 a.m. when she was chasing the raccoon.
But they're supposed to be very teachable, raccoons.
We've got hands as well, which is just brilliant.
What was
There may be a raccoon fact later on. So
I thought you were gonna call it racoonery for some reason. I just think that's where raccoon should live.
What
I fucking love ducks. So
what was
what's
the program with cartoon with raccoons on it?
the raccoons.
Yes.
is that what it's called?
With them weird pink men. Sneevil or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. Does anybody remember the lampies as well?
The
Cyril
what?
Sn- the lampies.
The...
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was little creatures that lived in lampposts,
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I remember.
and they turned them on and off. Cyril Sneer
Yeah, that's it.
and Bert Raccoon, Cedric Steer, Melissa Raccoon, Lisa Raccoon, and Ralph Raccoon, Bentley Raccoon, Bro,
Terry raccoon.
Troy Malone, Miss Primrose, Aunt Gertie, Nicole Raccoon, Pig
Another
One,
faction here, right? Yeah, the raccoons.
Bonneville Knox, Mrs. Pig, Ingrid Bellamore, Woodchuck Berry, Tommy / Bentley Raccoon, George Raccoon. There's a lot of bloody raccoons.
Yeah,
in
are
this.
we doing them all?
No, because there's another fucking slide on. There's one
Okay,
called
my next
Pie.
fact coming. I've still got 2 facts to go here. A 500-year-old mummified animal carcass was found in the Austrian Alps because of global warming and things melting, and it was nicknamed the Gotalope because I couldn't work out what it was.
Wow.
And Japan offered free noodles to encourage young people to vote. You vote and you get some free noodles.
I'll do well up for that.
Okay, then, the first question of August. Following Vince McMahon's retirement, which words were allowed to be said on TV again? I'm looking for two here, but they're very similar. To give you a clue, because you're not doing very well, I think Drew McIntyre said it in a promo.
I think this is quite obvious, this one, isn't it? Can't wait for me to totally get that wrong. I've said that.
Okay. Which controversial 90s TV character made their wrestling debut at the Glowworm Festival in Nottinghamshire?
Repeat it, please.
Which controversial 90s TV character made their wrestling debut at the Glowworm Festival in Nottinghamshire?
I won't put what I was about to put because Lou isn't editing this.
You're on your own back, Peters.
No.
Nice shot of the ball there.
Yeah, it's quite responding, actually.
Maybe when he thinks like more leaves because he's getting too hot.
I've worked out how to get it back. I need to buy
A wig.
No. I've worked out how to do it. I need
Oops.
to buy hair cut-offs from hairdressers, and then buy a static machine. Put some glue on my head. Drop the static hair on my head. Stands up permanently. There you go.
Get some of that Alpacin.
What
The
that caffeine
German,
shampoo?
yeah.
Get some of that powder stuff that you put on your head.
Yeah.
Oh, the salt and pepper stuff.
Yeah,
I think my
alright.
brother has that. Forgot to seal it. Put a napkin on his head and made the napkin real dirty.
Okay, the next question. So we're wrestling. You know, we have a wrestling news show.
We're not balding around.
Who won the G1 climax?
Oh, fucking hell.
I did this deal last year. Come on. We're doing
completely wrong,
wrestling.
but I could be completely wrong, but I think I know it this year. I think.
And the last question. According to Rory, the Highlander, which wrestler did The Undertaker have to hold back to prevent him from attacking Robbie after he was seen at a TNA show? So we all know the Highlanders got sacked because one was at a TNA show. Which
Lost his
wrestler
WrestleMania bonus, didn't he?
was that angry? He had to be held back by The Undertaker. All right, do we all have answers?
No.
You're still busy thinking about Prince Pegging, Peters, aren't you? Is that Right, that's enough time. So, which words were allowed to be said on TV again?
Wrestler?
Yes, wrestler and wrestling. Drew McIntyre said them in a promo with Kevin Owens.
Soon to be followed by belt/title with Cody Rhodes also as well.
Yes. So that points all around. Which controversial 90s TV character made their wrestling debut?
Questioning why he's controversial, but was it Mr. Blobby?
It was Mr. Blobby.
Oh, I put Jeremy Beadle.
He's dead.
Well, that's what
Right,
controversial, isn't it?
Mr. Blobby is controversial,
so-
Peters, because he
So
scares
we
kids.
we can have Bernie's thing. Then. Jeremy
Does he?
Beadle.
It'd have been better if they just like had his his hand and just opened the box and it's just Jerry Beadle's hand in the box.
God,
We reckon Mae Young get better to Jeremy Beadle's hand.
that'd be a
Yes,
story.
that's what it is. Yeah, but Peters, Google Mr. Blobby like horror edits and tell me he's not scary.
I like Mr. Blobby when I was a kid. I remember having
Yeah,
a
it
video where he
makes
did
sense.
something with Garth Crooks. Was it?
I don't know
Garth?
what.
Yeah, I think it was
He's
Garth
I
Crooks.
found him incredibly annoying. Yeah, but he made his. No, I can't find out what promotion it was for. I think it was just a local Nottinghamshire one. But yeah, it was at a festival. Okay, who won the G1?
Was it Okada?
Okada?
It was
I put
Okada.
Osprey.
It was Osprey in the final.
Yes, it
Was
was.
I've definitely nailed
Who
this.
did the Undertaker prevent from beating up Robbie the Highlander?
Michael Pure Sexy Hayes.
No,
JBL?
no. Aaron, do you know?
I haven't written anything down, but I'm just going to take a guess. Angle.
No, he loves to fight. It was Fit Finlay.
Oh.
He was absolutely livid, apparently, and had to be separated by the Undertaker. Okie doke. September. You're flying through the years now.
September. Do you mean the months?
Yeah, that's what I said.
September.
Okay, what happened in September? King Charles lost his shit over a faulty pen. Have
What
seen
a dick he is.
you see that?
Yeah.
Mad sausage fingers.
Has anyone had any of his big ears on a new coin yet?
No.
No.
I
Really
ain't
use
used
cash.
cash. I ain't used cash since the pandemic.
Worst times to be minted, isn't it? When nobody uses cash. Cashless society these days.
Depends what you're saying is minted. If you've got plenty of money, then you'd be all right.
No, I'm saying minted as in
Yeah, I know what you
put
mean.
on a coin.
September.
A $15 million floating home prototype sank on its big unveiling. It's supposed to be the future. $15 million it cost for sank.
Who wasted money on that?
I don't know. It was in America, obviously.
Some dickhead then.
And scientists found evidence of the first surgical procedure to be carried out on a human that happened at least 31,000 years ago.
Bloody hell.
Boob job.
I
think they just hacked his leg off or something.
I believe it was on
Boob
Ric
job,
Flair.
It's not Ric Flair, yeah, Ric Flair after the first time he played it. Do you think in the future they're going to dig up Ric Flair's body and be like, oh my god, what happened to this man?
Why did he have so much surgery?
Okay then. First question for September. Which future Hall of Famer did Kurt Angle say he loves them so much he would marry them? It's not a woman.
Future Hall of Famer.
Future Hall of Famer.
A certified Hall of Famer.
Oh, without doubt.
Or is it just someone that he believes that should be in?
No, they're going in. Okay. Why were shoppers at the Mall of America in Bloomington, Minnesota feeling nostalgic? So why were shoppers at the Mall of America in Bloomington, Minnesota feeling nostalgic? And again, this is a wrestling show. We have a wrestling news show. Who topped the PWI 500?
Hang on. Are we on question 3?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So who was number 1 on the PWI 500? And number 4. What did William Regal say was the consequence of him grabbing an American flag after a match with Larry Zbyszko? What happened because he grabbed an American flag? Have we all got 4 answers?
Yes.
Anybody confident?
No.
No.
Okay then. Which future Hall of Famer does Kurt Angle want to marry?
Seth Rollins?
No.
AJ Styles?
No.
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio is correct.
Ah.
I don't know why he wants to marry him. He just said he loves him that much. He'd marry him if he could.
He's one of the greatest of all time, though, isn't he?
Yeah. So, I mean, if he doesn't go in the Hall of Fame, something's gone badly wrong. Okay. Why were shoppers at the Mall of America feeling nostalgic?
Because the first WCW show was held there.
Yeah,
Close.
but they did another wrestling show there this year.
Yes, that
Oh,
is
did
spot on.
I just had the first Nitro show.
So wrestling
Not
returned.
WCW, obviously.
Wrestling returned after 27 years. It was a company called First Wrestling, the one instead of the I. They ran their Saturday Night Nitro show. Had wrestlers from AW, Indie Stars, and loads of legends. Okay, who tops the PWI 500?
Roman Reigns?
Yeah.
Roman Reigns. Quite obvious that one, I think. It could have been Kenny Omega. Or
I thought it was Kenny
Moxley,
Omega, but that was even before one, I think. Yeah.
And what happened after William Regal grabbed the American flag with his match with Lou's favorite wrestler, Larry Zbyszko?
Larry Zbyszko! He got fined.
Riots in the street.
Aaron, do you know?
No, I don't.
A police officer placed a gun on his forehead.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know how true that is. Regal said that in an interview, and then later on he said, well, nobody was there, and I can't really remember. But apparently, police officer placed a gun on his forehead and said, I wouldn't do that if I was you, son. So Regal said he broke character, just immediately left. He was only young before. I think he was in America pre WCW though, so it's quite a while ago. Okay, another bonus round. Are you ready, Peter? This is a long one to put in French. It is the highest grossing films of the year that have a wrestler in them.
Oh god.
Or a former
Films
wrestler. They're all former
of
wrestlers.
the year that I can't even spell year. Year that have former wrestlers in them. We are at
Oh Christ!
While Terry works out, I'm going to ruin the flow. I think that's the toilet.
Hurry up!
It gives a while for Terry to, read that.
right. Hang on. This is what I've got to read. Look in the chat.
Easy. Do you want me to read it for you?
Film le plus grand Eiffel Tower.
That's racist.
Films, lesbians plus rentables, die Lineani qui ont the Antians, Lutters, and X.
Yeah, look, there was not listening back to this. That's fine. We'll get away with it. It's second to Mick. But basically, I want you to name the three. He's winning you anyhow, so you can have a bit more time. I want you to tell me the three highest grossing films of 2022 that have a wrestler in them.
Film le plus entre
So which three films? They're obviously all blockbusters. Has a wrestler, or they're all the former wrestlers. None of them are actually active.
Can we put them in any order?
Any order. I just want the top three.
Les plus rentables.
Well, Lou takes the piss.
De literally only.
I've given them a head start, Lou, because you're absolutely battering them. So I just want the three. I want you to write down the three highest grossing films that have a wrestler on their cast list
from 2022.
From 2022, yeah. They were the former wrestlers. So the top three. Do any order. I shall read them out. And then we're on to the home straight.
I was trying to know what The Rock was in last year.
This took me ages because I went on the highest grossing films list and I was clicking through them all, loads of every single. Some of them had 86 members of the cast.
Fucking hell. Just
to see if they had a bloody wrestler. So if I've missed one, I am sorry, but I ain't picked somebody who's I had one show the progress or something.
Vladimir Kozlov's movie career has been ignored.
Right, I think you've all had enough time there. Do we have three answers?
I've got two.
I don't even know who this year.
I'll do. Right then, who wants to have a go? Well, who wants to have a go then? Who wants to say one?
I've got Black Adam with The Rock.
That is one of them. That is the second most.
I've got Thor: Love and Thunder for Batista.
That is also correct, Peters.
Ah, fucking hell! I forgot Batista was in that.
And Doctor Strange.
Batista's not in that one.
Is he not?
No.
Oh.
That was one of the ones I went through 86 cast members for.
Right. Well, I don't believe Jungle Cruise. I don't think that was this year now.
That was last year, Jungle Cruise.
F9 was that last year as well?
Yes.
Right.
It is.
I'm out.
The DC League of Super Pets. The Rock voices one of them.
Yeah.
John Cena was better in any films this year because he was in the Peacemaker one year.
Yeah.
Peacemaker.
So there we go. Okay, October.
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 That was really French, that.
October.
You sound like an automated, if you click on something to tell you how to pronounce something.
Yeah.
It sounded like that, then that was good.
You mean kind of like I'm doing?
Yeah, what he's listening to.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so in October, Just Stop Oil activists went absolutely crazy, defaced loads of art. Tomato soup was thrown at Van Gogh's sunflowers. Mashed potato was thrown at a Monet painting. And in The Hague, an activist glued his head to the girl with a pearl earring painting.
Yeah, and then when he pulled it off, the back of his hair was missing, wasn't it? Sorry,
I don't know.
I was Amsterdam. Anyway.
Do you know what's quite ironic? That they need solvents, which are really bad for the environment, to loosen the glue.
Yeah, I don't know if this was one of his mates or this was somebody who was just sick of him, but I don't know why they would carry it. He glues his head to this painting and someone lobs a tin of tomato soup at him. So he walks off. It's covered in tomato soup. But who's carrying tomato soup to thingy without chucking it? Maybe they thought that's what was going to happen and he just went rogue. Went, fuck it, I'm going to glue my head.
Was he bald? Was he a bald man?
Yeah, it was bald days, like Mr. Burns.
Yeah, all
right. Liz Truss failed to outlast the lettuce. And James Corden was banned from the restaurant Balthazar. I was going to put for being James Corden, but he basically just been a bellend.
James Corden, if he died, no one would miss him.
I
think even his family would probably throw a party.
I think even America, he somehow managed to convince America he was all right. But I think even they've said, no, you're a prick now.
They really don't like him anymore.
Okay then, first question of October. With who did Ariel Helwani say he had the most frustrated interview of his career? So who was he interviewing? It was the most frustrating interview he's ever had. Okay. How long did Solo Sikoa say it had been since he last saw Roman Reigns prior to Clash at the Castle?
Can we give it again a rounded answer?
Yeah, I'll probably give it. If you don't get it bang on, I'll give nearest. So how long? Okay, number 3. Sami Zayn famously made the Bloodline break character on TV. But what was it that he did? So how did Sami Zayn make the Bloodline break character? What did he do? And the last one, who did Bret Hart say doesn't belong in the WWE Hall of Fame and would be removed if it was up to him? That's a given. Listen to the new show, you've got that one. Right, well, we all got 4 answers.
I'm confident with about 3.
Oh, Peters is going big with 3. Anybody beat Peters with 3?
No, I think I'm on 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've definitely got 3.
Right. Okay. So who did Ariel Helwani have a frustrating interview with?
Tony
Khan.
Yes, it was Tony Khan.
Oh no.
You put Conan.
Sadly, Conan only appears on gay rights interviews now.
He said Tony Khan came and didn't want to answer anything. So he said you have to have a bit of back and forth. So it was one of the worst interviews he's ever had.
That's when he coined the term AEW freakazoids on it. When it was having got fans, finally got him. Yeah.
Okay. How long since Solo Sikoa had seen Roman Reigns?
20 years.
2-0, yeah.
10 years, I'd put.
Peters and Aaron are bang on the money. 20 years. Okay. How did Sami Zayn make the Bloodline break character?
Not being very Usi,
yeah.
Yes, points all around. He said Usi. They called Jay Usi, didn't they? And who did Bret Hart say doesn't belong in the WWE Hall of Fame?
Goldberg.
Yes. Aaron, clean sweep. Aaron is the first one to get all 4 right.
Yes. told you I was confident going into the round.
Too little, too late, but it's the best.
I don't right there. I'm proud with that. I sort of 3.
First one to get all 4 right. Right. November.
Hang on.
November. Matt Hancock unbelievably came second in I'm a Celebrity.
What a prick.
It was discovered that octopuses throw things at each other when they find the other octopus annoying. And WWE Hall of Famer Donald Trump was allowed back onto Twitter. He's still in the Hall of Fame.
For now.
Okay, so first question for November. WWE retired the 24/7 title, but who was the last person to hold it? Number 2. Which popular fictional wrestler made their debut on an episode of AEW Dynamite?
Do you repeat that, please?
Which popular fictional wrestler made their debut on an episode of AW Dynamite? Okay, number 3. What bizarre reason did Jimmy Wang Yang give for getting rehired by the company and starting his wrestling cowboy gimmick? So why was he rehired? Or how was he rehired?
Who was that again?
Jimmy Wang Yang. And number 4, what was a fan referring to when they said, I think for Iran, it's probably the biggest victory since the Iron Sheik beat Bob Backlund at WrestleMania? What was he talking about? Do we all have our answers?
Yes.
Are we going to get that last round was the best round so far? We're going to carry on. Should be really. You should be getting better as we go down.
I think I've got
Yeah.
one. I think I've got one.
He's starting big with one.
I've either got 4 or 0. I'm not sure.
I think I might have 4.
Okay, so who was the last person to have the 24/7 title?
Nikki Cross.
Nikki ASH, Nikki Cross.
Yes, Nikki Cross.
Fuck.
was that your one, Peters?
Yes.
Who did you have?
Dana Brooke.
No, she beat Dana Brooke, and then she tried to put it in the bin, and then it didn't go in the bin.
Yeah,
went on the floor.
I remember now. I almost put Dana Brooke in a massive bangers.
They should have made the bin champion, though, shouldn't they? Like they did with that. Is it the DDT Iron Man one?
And then it got retired. It's officially retired on the WWE website now. So, who, which fictional wrestler was on the AW Dynamite?
Definitely know what I put.
Captain Insano.
Captain Insano.
Captain Insano made his debut. Did you not know that, Peters?
I put Young Rock.
On AEW.
Unless they didn't want TNA, did they put him on the pre-show?
Exactly.
Okay, what bizarre reason did Jimmy Wang Yang give for getting rehired by the company?
Calling his Wang Jimmy.
No, Vince forgot that he fired him, didn't he?
That's close. So
I thought Vince didn't realize he was released.
I will give you both half points for that.
Oh.
Because it's a mad story. So he was at Raw trying to get tickets to impress a girl so he could go and get laid, which was the exact words. He said to this girl, I can get you Raw tickets if you want. And when he was there, someone said, Shawn Michaels wouldn't take a spot from the Spirit Squad. So someone said, oh, Jimmy Wang Yang's or Jimmy Young's over there, he'll do it. So he went, yeah, right then. Took it. And then, he went. Vince saw him and said, didn't realize that he wasn't under contract. So if he wasn't trying to get laid, he would never have been signed with WWE again. And what was the biggest victory for Iran since Bob Backlund got beat by the Iron Sheik?
I put Iran World Cup.
Yeah, I put Iran beating Wales. Yeah.
Yes, Iran beating Wales at the World Cup.
Well, they did beat somebody, didn't they?
Two Peters got 0 on the round.
I thought it was Saudi Arabia in my head, but yeah, I thought Saudi Arabia beating Iran. Then I went with the women's rights protest.
Yeah, so there we go.
Women don't have rights in Iran, do they?
Oh fucking hell!
No, that's the point. That's
what protesting.
That's what protesting.
Yeah.
Okay, December, which I think is December.
I think the Germans did it better.
Hang on.
They definitely did in World War II. There's December.
December.
Yeah, December. Okay, so South Korea launched a missile, caused Twitter to panic because everyone thought it was a UFO. The most Twitter thing of all time. A woman in North Dakota was sentenced to a year on probation after she brought a raccoon to a bar. There's one for the raccoons. And Harry and Meghan told all again. Probably put that in next year as well when he has another book out.
When he's putting a cream on his Dodger.
Yeah. Oh God! Right then, Who topped the PWI Tag Team 100? Okay, number 2. What unfortunate record did AW's Serpentico gain?
Sorry, say that last one again.
What unfortunate record did AW's Serpentico gain? Okay, number 3. Sami Zayn stated he was going to apply for the hosting job of which popular British reality show?
What a program it is as well.
And the last question, what incredible show of loyalty and perhaps lack of judgment did NXT star Idris Enofe share on social media?
Sorry, say that again.
So what incredible show of loyalty and perhaps lack of judgment did NXT star Idris Enofe share on social media?
I got you.
Have we all got our 4 answers?
I reckon I've got 3 there.
Well, Peter's going big with 3.
2 or 3.
2 or 3.
2 or 3.
Okay, so first one, who topped the PWI Tag Team 100?
Jimmy.
Usos.
The Usos is correct.
I had FTR.
That's why I put it in low.
Yeah.
Trickier. Okay, what was the record that Serpentico gained?
I put most unmasked wrestler.
No,
That's got most losses in AW.
I can't give you that, Lou.
Yeah.
I put losing streak, not won all year.
No, so he's the first person to lose 100 matches in AW.
Yeah.
Ah.
I've never even heard of him.
I just remember Jericho dressing up as him once, or someone dressed up as him. It's like an attack on someone else.
He lost 100. So, what reality show does Sami Zayn want to host?
Great British Bake Off.
Bake Off,
Yes,
yeah.
that is correct.
Didn't get
Put it
that
on
one.
Twitter when
Matt
Who-
Lucas said he was stepping
Matt Lucas announced he was resigning. Sami Zayn said, "How can I apply?" And what did Idris Enofe share on social media?
WWE tattoo.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
WWE
Wow.
tattoo on his chest. And when someone said to him, "What's all that about?" He went, "Well, yeah, I don't really think. I just do things in the moment." Talk about being a team player, though.
Yeah.
Okay, right. To finish the quiz off, we have 3 extra bonus rounds. So
3 bonus rounds.
3 bonus rounds.
Yeah. Hell.
3 answers each. I want you. So the first one is, I want you to tell me the top WWE attendance records in 2022. The top 3.
What's in the numbers or the events?
So the events. What are the top 3 events? I'm going to give you one for free. I'm not counting WrestleMania. I'm counting WrestleMania as 1.
Okay.
Mille de record de Franque
So you
de
want
la
the 3
WWE
below
en 2022.
WrestleMania?
No, so I want the 3 events. So WrestleMania counts as 1 day. If that makes sense.
So you're giving us all the answers when you're too
Yeah,
low.
I'm giving you one of the answers. Yeah, I'm giving you one of the answers.
You hear my French?
Yeah, it was good. Loved it.
There you go.
I don't. De 2022 and WWE.
All right. Do we all have our answers?
Yeah.
So, what were the top 3?
Is
most attended?
WrestleMania one?
WrestleMania.
Yes, WrestleMania. Over 2 nights, had 156,352 people
Yeah.
there. Right, what was the other 2?
Clash.
Clash of the Castle.
Clash at the Castle was 62,000.
I
And
missed that one. SummerSlam.
I put SummerSlam.
Lou?
I've gone for Crown Jewel. Took a risk.
SummerSlam, 48,499.
My other one was Money in the Bank, but I realised that then got changed to an arena, didn't it?
Yeah, it moved, didn't it?
Smaller.
Okay, the next one is the category is Dave Meltzer's star ratings.
Oh, no.
This is
Hang on.
contentious.
Controversial.
So I would like his
Star.
highest. So what match did he give his highest star rating to this year. His highest AEW, or comes under the AEW umbrella, and his highest WWE, or comes under the WWE umbrella.
Hang on. Eduardo Dave Meltzer. What am I doing? Top WE, top AEW.
Not speaking French, that's what you're doing. His top match overall, his highest AEW match, and his highest WWE. I'll give you one. His top match is in AEW or WWE.
Shocked. Hang on a minute.
I've got two, and I'm just trying to remember what the last one is.
What was the question? What was the question again?
His highest overall, highest AEW, or comes under the AEW umbrella, or highest WWE comes under the WWE. So it's like NXT or whatever counts as WWE.
I think I've got all three.
Right. Do we all have answers?
No. Yeah.
Peters is looking at a screen, which makes me think like he's Googled defaults for star ratings.
I've got Everton.
Okay, so his top star rating, what match do we think that went to?
Okada Ospreay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it Briscoes?
No, it was Okada Ospreay. He did it twice. He gave him 5 3/4 twice. So his highest AW match.
Anarchy in the Arena.
No.
I didn't really know, so I just put FTA on the inbox.
No.
I put Death Triangle versus somebody.
No, it was the Briscoes against FTR on Ring of Honor Final Battle.
You did give that away by saying Umbrella, didn't you? Earlier?
Umbrella, yeah. I did try. You give that 5.5 stars.
Yeah.
I must not have heard Umbrella.
I was trying my best to not say AW or Ring of Honor. And highest WWE.
Sheamus Gunther.
Yes, Sheamus Gunther.
I had Rollins and
5
Cody
stars.
as well, because that was 5 stars as well, wasn't it? I had them both written
I
down.
don't know. I'll give you that. We'll
Yeah.
both. So, right. Last category of the quiz. This is including house shows, I think, 'cause it's on Pro Fight DB. The most WWE appearances in 2022. So I want the top 3.
Top 3.
I'll give you a clue. One of them's a tag team.
What, is tag team one answer?
So yeah, tag team's one answer.
That was my first pick.
Gives me time to really count up these scores.
Took some risks here. Took some risks.
I'm stuck on the third one.
So,
Jesus Christ!
I meant to mute there. I couldn't get to my hand to the mute button.
Oh, Christ!
So you got all that. Sorry for those listening at home.
I'm not sure on the third one. Confident on the first two, not too sure on the third one.
I'm confident on one of those. I took a right risk on one.
Okay, do we all have answers?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, who do we think was the most WWE appearances in 2022?
Rollins.
Seth Rollins is number 3. Who said Rollins?
I had Rollins as well.
Peters?
No.
After Terry? No.
No. I said no. I had the Usos.
The Usos is the top. They had 132 appearances this year.
And
How did you have the Usos?
I had the Usos. Ooh, yeah.
And
I had Shamus.
no.
I've got Riddle.
I've got R-Truth.
Riddle. No. The second one, or number 2, 118 is Austin Theory.
Ah.
So that was the quiz. Louis actually did all right on that out of 66.
Cheers, mate. Yeah.
So in last place with a third of the answers correct is Terry Peters with 22 points out of 66.
I'll say that.
Aaron started very slowly, but came into second place after strong late rounds with 27.
No,
And Lou is the winner.
Must have been asleep for that part of the beginning of the year.
Lou is the winner with 39.5.
Okay.
Lou is the quiz champion. 2022 champion, Lou.
Cheers. And I'm going to stay on to the end of the show.
So you don't lose it.
Sure, I keep my title.
That is the rule. So that's the quiz.
Yeah, it's a good quiz there. That's well done.
Yeah,
that was
good.
well written.
Do you know what I need to do? And I'm
A
pretty sure I
month's
said,
work. Well done there.
I'm pretty sure I said this last time. I should just do it throughout the year as I'm going on.
Yeah.
That would be a lot quicker. But I won't. I'll forget.
Have you got January's yet?
No, not yet. January's not finished yet, though.
Yeah, now it's happened yet. Everyone.
I did start it in early December, but I did 1 month.
Yeah.
And then panicked. Done it this weekend. So.
I thought you'd been like doing it over the.
No, I have. To be fair, I did.
I thought you'd been getting home from work every day and just spending an hour in your bedroom.
Do you know what takes the longest time?
Researching facts.
Try to find non-wrestling facts.
Yeah.
Try to find interesting facts. It's the fucking piss. Because I thought you'd be able to Google what happened in March 2022. There'd be like some sort of website with this happened. No, absolutely not.
Maybe there's a gap in the market, Ross. Maybe you should build it.
Yeah,
I was
maybe.
going to say Wikipedia, but you have to do each day at a time.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, they're right there. You have to go for every single day, and I ain't got time for that. So Lou is the quiz. Lou, you don't win anything apart from acclaim and respect from your peers. So what are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with the prize?
For the declare and respect of Aaron Franklin.
Yeah.
Because Terry's is down.
If anything, Terry's balances out.
Yeah. Just a neutral prize. I've won nothing. I've had a good time, Russ.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. Second to getting the win the pointless trophy, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. That's been the quiz. Next week, what we're doing? We're back to WCW next week.
Yeah, I've got to get back to
Starcade. We need to do Starcade.
Yeah, we're well behind, aren't we? Yeah.
Starcade 97, 98, 97, 97.
97, yeah.
Starcade 97 next week. The first ever,
Part 2, yeah.
First ever part 2 show. Right then, Terry Peters, where can we find you?
Okay.
He's turned off his mic again.
What do you mean first ever part 2 show?
We've done it before, haven't we?
We did it before.
Starcade 97.
So we're watching it, rewatch. First ever time we're rewatching the show.
Oh, okay.
Where have you been for the last 2 months?
We've been building up to this for the past year.
In the toilet.
Year and a half, 18 months we've been building up to
That's not true, because you take weirdly short times on the toilet.
Got to be quick. What's the point in wasting your life on the toilet?
Oh, no, it's good. Take a break. Yeah, 15 minutes.
Yeah, extra break. Watch a YouTube video. Off you go.
Depends on the YouTube videos, though.
Where can we find you, Terry Peters?
Twitch.tv/Bell Nation.
Get in the sack.
Yeah,
No.
get in the sack.
No
Win
chance.
or resign is what the
should
fans
have-
want.
I should have the key to Scarborough.
Aaron, where can we find you? Breaking the news on a WWE sale.
On Twitter, Frankenstein91.
Yeah.
Where?
Remember, if you don't see it on there, it's not happened yet.
Yeah, Terry.
And Lou, where can we find you?
Hey, you can find me on Twitter, Alan Malcolm. With all the opinions.
Celebrating your win.
Celebrating the win, but also you can find me back on twitch.tv/Rest on some Wednesday nights. I'm not committing to everyone again, but occasionally on a Wednesday night.
Okay, so the only way to find out.
Sometimes I might do other days. Now I'm sleeping
Hmm.
with my new app. It's trying to make me a morning person, so I may be on as early as Terry.
So the only way to find out is to subscribe to twitch.tv/restaurant.
Yeah, I might do like the pre-show to Terry's Scarborough stream, so I'll start streaming like 6:30. Something.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
Jesus Christ. Well, I will not be watching that, Lou.
Turn your notifications off, lads. You don't want to get woken up at 6 in the morning. 8 o'clock's bad enough.
You can find me on Twitter at the USM.
1 week.
But yeah, find us all at Wrestling Around or at Wrestle Around with Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the above. I think we've still got a competition to give away a kettle. If you
Yes.
email
I tweeted
wrestlearound@outlook.com.
using the Rest Around account the other day.
Yes,
I I realised that with I thought it was just automatically putting our shows on there every week, but it's not been doing that since November. So need to do it manually again.
So we'll be back on social media. Right then, Terry Peters, thank you for joining us.
Shit. Hang on.
Oh, it's messy.
Messi.
Is it?
Yeah.
Come on.
Why have I got here?
Messi Baku.
Jaffrey. That's not a thing.
Imagine if you'd been translated into the wrong language this entire time.
Thank you.
It's default like Afrikaans or something.
That's not what it's saying. It's saying Je vous remercie.
No, it's
Messi.
messy. It's messy.
Stupid thing.
Aaron, thanks for joining us.
Danke.
See, there we go. I don't even need the screen.
Messi.
Right, Lou, pressure's on you now because you've got to do it in the foreign language. Lou, thanks for joining us.
Ni hao.
Yeah. Chinese?
Yeah, it's hello though, because I can't remember. Oh, thank you, man.
Confusing. Thank you, everybody, for listening, and join us next week for another episode of Wrestling Around.